Hi everyone, welcome to World of Tanks with Stewie. I'm Stewie and this is the first of my videos on how to make the most of specials, hints, tips and bonuses for specials, missions and other little surprises that Wargaming have in store for us. A while ago I made a decision. I found that I was grinding up to my tier 10s and I never had enough credits. Now that could be because I'm not a very good player, or it could be because they're very expensive. So I realised I was doing so many different lines of tanks, and there was always different tanks being on special, and when they're on special you generally get bonus earnings for your battles as well as experience and a discount on buying the tanks. So I thought, when I unlock a tank, I'm just going to wait until that tank's on special and grind a different line. It's worked quite well for me. This month Wargaming have brought out a number of what I think are pretty good specials, and I'm just going to try and take you through them today. A lot of people I talk to don't seem to realise how much real money they can save if they follow a few simple guidelines of focusing on tanks and lines that are on special and that are giving bonus crew and or battle experience. So if you go to your missions tab up the top left, you can see that there are three specials that are unavailable to me because they're for the Fury missions, and that's basically, I never got it last year when the movie came out. It wasn't really something that interested me. But if you do have a Fury, or if you're dead set on buying one, there's a few bonuses you can get by killing a number of German tanks. If you're in a Fury and you kill 15 German tanks in a day, you get 3 cases of cola, 3 small repair kits and 3 small first aid kits. Now the repair kits and first aid kits, they're always on special, and I always stock up on them when they are on special. But the cases of cola, they are worth significantly more than some small consumables. The second Fury mission is if you can only do it once, and it's not once a day, it's just once. If you're the top player by experience in a random battle, you'll get a free day's premium. Now these free days premiums do add up. You can see I've got 16 days left on my premium. I bought a year's premium account on the 1st of January 2014. It's the 7th of March as I'm doing this video, and the year's premium hasn't run out because I've picked up a lot of bonus premium days along the way. Now this is only one day, but if you've got the tank, you may as well go for it. You do get an extra premium day every time Wargaming update a patch, because the game is often down for 5 or 6 hours, so they compensate premium players by giving them an extra premium day that they've already paid for. And also some of the other promotions they've had. You know, looks like I'll get at least 3 extra months than the year's premium that I paid for back in January last year. The last Fury mission is be in the top 5 by experience, and you'll get double crew experience for that battle. There are a few simple missions or simple bonuses that you can get if you've got the Fury, and it's well worth it if you've got it. Now during this mission, Wargaming have also brought out quite a few discounts, as you can see on the screen. Half price crew retraining and dropping skills, resetting skills, whether it's for gold or silver, that's all half price, as well as half price camouflage. I like to put camouflage on tanks that I know I'm going to keep. If it's a tier 10 tank, I know I'm going to keep that. Or if it's a premium tank or a mid-tier tank that I really like for example a T-71 American light tank. It leads on to medium tanks, but I've kept it because I like it, and whenever they do light missions like in the campaign, that's one of the tanks I use to try to complete those missions. The German efficiency special, you can see there's some specials there for premium accounts if you're considering buying a premium account, but also there's discounts on purchasing all German vehicles up to tier 5 are 50% off, and tier 6 and 7 are 30% off. And I believe there are quite a number of different packages if you're thinking of buying a premium German tank that are on special, whether it's a discounted price for the tank or if the tank's bundled with some garage slots or some gold. You can see them on the Wargaming website. If you're into buying premium tanks, now's probably not a bad time to look at buying some German premium tanks if that's what floats your boat. As well as that, this is what they always do when there's a group of tanks on special. They give bonus combat experience, and in this case they're giving, for up to tier 5, they're giving 50% bonus combat experience, so for grinding out your modules and your new tanks, and also 50% bonus crew experience. So you'll find that your crew really do progress a lot better, because for every game you're getting a game and a half's worth of experience, and the only condition is that you damage at least 2 enemy vehicles. So that's to stop the bots from taking advantage of these specials. And from tier 6 and 7, it's still 1.5 crew experience, but combat experience is, the bonus is 25%. And again, you need to damage at least 2 enemy vehicles. So they're just a few bonuses to help you grind through the German tech trees. And if you look at my tech tree, I've just bought this little tier 3 German light tank, which I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name. But when you look at my, I pushed the wrong button there, but if you look at my German tech tree, you can see all the other lines of the tech tree on well of the way through, but this line I neglected. When I first started doing my German tanks, I really struggled with German medium tanks when I was going for the heavies, but now I thought, well, this is a good chance. I have to go all the way back to tier 3 to do it, and then I'm going to have a look at this line. And I think if I focus on this line for the next few days, or for the period of the promotion, I'm sure I'll be able to get up to tier 6 or 7 and buy every one of those tanks at a reduced price. Now, looking back at those specials, there's still a couple more German specials apart from that one. There is German Tech Tree Focus Token. Now, this is where missions sometimes get a little bit complicated, but I'll try my best to explain it. All you need to do is win the battle and be amongst the top 10 players in your team by experience earned. So that can be by spotting, by damaging tanks, by killing tanks, however you earn your experience, depending on the tank you're playing. If you win 5 battles, and in those 5 battles you're amongst the top 10 players, you'll get a small repair kit, which is a small reward, but the next mission will become available, which is the German Tech Tree Focus mission, which you can see is unavailable because I haven't played a game yet while this is done. So by winning those 5 games and being in the top 10, you'll get 1 token for this mission. So you need to do that 5 times. So it's 25 wins in the top 10, and you'll get a slot in the garage and a T15 with a 50% crew. Now the T15, you don't need a crew because it's a premium tank, and as you should know, if you've got a premium tank, you should never ever train a crew for it, because you can put in a crew from a similar tank. So if it's a German light tank, I would get my awful Panzer tier 7 light tanks crew in there, and there'll be no penalty whatsoever, and they will reap the benefits of being trained in a premium tank. And that's one of the main advantages of premium tanks. You can train your crew, train another crew with the bonuses that premium tanks give. Premium tanks give 1.5 bonus crew training anyway. Now we can look at these on the website. If you look at this is the World of Tanks Asia website, which is the server I play on. You can see there it's a detailed description of the 3 Fury missions, which I've already been through, and this is just a nicer way of showing the German specials, which you can see they start on the 6th of March, which was yesterday, and they end on the 13th of March. They're the discounts which go till the 9th of March on the crew training, etc., and the camouflage. Discounts on the German tanks, which go up to the 13th of March, as well as premium account time, and a detailed description of the missions and the boosts. There's another small bonus, which is free XP conversion bonus. So if you're thinking about spending gold to convert some free XP that you might have got from your higher tier tanks or your elite tanks or your premium tanks, instead of getting 25 free experience for every gold, you get 35. So if you are thinking of unlocking some free experience, between now and the 9th of March would be the time to do it. One other mission that Wargaming are going to start, one other mission that Wargaming will be starting as of the 9th of March, which is probably their easiest mission that they've ever done, is their daily login bonus missions. Now I'm excited about this because this is really good for players that can't play for hours a day. They can't play for long times, which I often do long shifts at work. I'm sure I'm not the only person that's got a life outside of World of Tanks. All you need to do for this mission is log in once a day. And for every day you log in, you'll get a login token. Now this goes from the 9th of March till the 9th of May, which is over 60 days. I think it's about 63 or 64 days, but I haven't worked it out. The first time you do it, as of the 9th of March, 1:30 PM Singapore time, which is where the server is, you'll get one login token, and it's all automatic. You don't have to do a thing. All you need to do is log in. Get one login token, and I'll give you an extra combat ration. Once you've done it 5 times, as you can see, you'll get improved ventilation class 1, which is a good ventilation for a light tank. Once you've done it 10 times, you'll get a day's premium. 15 times an enhanced gun laying drive, which is good for a tank which you want to reload your gun a lot faster. After you've done it 20 times, you'll get another free day of premium. 25 coated optics, which I find are really good on medium tanks. A lot of people put binoculars on their medium tanks, but I think coated optics are better. You don't see as far as binoculars, but binoculars you need to be stopping for quite a few seconds before you get the benefit. If you're in a medium tank or a light tank that you're running around all the time in, coated optics work all the time. After 30 times you get a free premium tank, which is the T7 combat car. From memory, that's a tier 2 or 3 American little tank with either like a machine gun type gun, which they gave away probably a year or two ago. It's a fun little tank. Look, you're not going to dominate games in it, but it is a bit of fun. After 35 login tokens, you'll get a free camouflage net. 40, another day's premium. 45, a medium gun rammer, which would be handy on a medium tank to make your reload time come down. Another day's premium after 50 days. Binoculars after 55, and after 60, which is the most you can do, the Su-100Y, which is the premium Russian tank destroyer, the box tank. Now we can have a look at those 2 premium tanks in Tankopedia. T7 combat car, it's T2, little Americans, quite quick, no armor whatsoever, but you're only playing in tier 2 games. Normally it goes for 750 gold. So that's sort of what the kind of things they're giving away. If you don't like the tank, I sold mine last time I had it, but I'll probably keep it if I get this one, because it's a bit of a novelty to have a tank like this in the garage. And the Su-100Y, the old box tank, which is the tier 6, which goes for normally 3,250 gold. Which is it's about 10 or 12 Australian dollars. So they're just a few of the specials that Wargaming are coming up with. I'm going to use it as an opportunity to start this new German medium and light tank line. I think it's a good thing. And of course, we still have the campaign missions for the Stug 4, the T28 concept, the T55A, and the Object 260, which I'll go into detail maybe another time. They are reasonably self-explanatory, going for all of these missions where you need to do certain things in certain tanks. The key to these missions are, briefly, is make sure you click to start the missions. A few people I've spoken to are really struggling with them, and they're not struggling because they're bad players, they're struggling because they forget to start the missions. There are plenty of mod packs out there which will do it for you. I use Aslane's, and Aslane's mod pack automatically starts the missions for me, and I don't have to do a thing. So there's my first guide to World of Tanks missions, specials, hints, tips and bonuses. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, feel free to make a comment, or maybe give me some advice if you like. What are you going to do? Are you going to grind a new German line, or are you going to continue one that you've already started? I have found, especially the last 12 months, by holding back on buying a tank, even if I really want it, by holding back on buying a tank and waiting till it comes on special, I have found that I've saved a hell of a lot, and I've always got enough silver to buy the next tank that I want to buy. You can see I've only got 4.5 million silver there, but that's because recently they had a half price sale on equipment, and I reckon I spent about 10 million on equipment because I was running too many tanks without equipment that I would need to get the best out of that tank. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video about World of Tanks specials, hints, tips and bonuses. I'm hoping to try and make this a regular thing. I don't think there's anything else out there about all these specials that Wargaming put out, so hopefully this will help some of you get the most out of your tanks. Alright, thanks for watching, take care and bye for now.